Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Closing Comments here for the trading day, May 29th. Take a look at our charts. Nice little bounce back day across the cattle market yesterday. The August live cattle seeing a solid rally, getting back above our prior day's high, and that bear pivot up here at 209.60, closing in neutral territory for the week in between these pivot points. Bulls want to see bids above this 210.95 as well as Tuesday's high at 211.17. If we're able to see bids coming in above those levels, we should see the buying activity really start to kick in and the next leg higher resuming and pushing us back towards all-time highs. Good supportive action at the 20-day moving average again this week. We've seen back-to-back pullbacks to the 20-day moving average over the last 2 weeks, both being supported and seeing good buying activity here, showing the buyers are alive and well in this strong cattle market. Look for the uptrend to resume as Friday's action here should see a little bit of continued upside. Want to see those buyers finish this week on a high note to really start that new leg towards all-time highs going into next week. Jump over to the feeders now. Nice little snapback here as well. Price getting back above that 20-day moving average and the prior day high. Close above $3 is always a good sign. Nice to see those $3 feeders, of course. Want to see continued momentum above 301 and this week's high up here at 301.20. Bulls will really start to see some momentum clearing those levels. Buyers will really start to jump on board here, and we'll start that next leg higher in this feeder market as well. As always, remember to stay cautious below our bear pivot at 295.5 if we happen to go back down there. But at the moment, I'd be expecting to see the bulls close this week on a high note and start pushing above those bull pivots and resume this uptrend. Now over to the July corn market. Yesterday we saw continued downside following this pullback and the bears resuming that downtrend. Good push down to 443. So far here in the overnight session, we are pulling back inside that prior day's range, but would expect to see continued downside as the bears are going to look to attack this 436 to 440 area once again. Nice little pullback reaction off of those key moving averages in that 460 to 465 area. Look for this downtrend to resume and corn prices to keep getting cheaper. Over in the crude oil market, yesterday we saw prices reject off that 50-day moving average up there right around $63. Prices still not going anywhere though, hanging out inside our pivots, neutral territory here between 60 and a quarter and 64. Continue to expect choppiness and sideways action here as we chop around these major moving averages. Bears still need to see momentum coming in below $60 here to get prices to push back down towards 55. Bulls need to get a close above 64 for a chance at potential snap up in towards that $70 range. But at the moment, expect low volatility, continued tight daily ranges as we chop around these moving averages and in between our pivot points. Look for a clear and close of either end of these pivots before committing to a position here. Equity markets, back and forth action yesterday. Overnight action pushed us up towards 6,000, and then we did see that steadily sell off all throughout the day. Most of the day session did hang out just above our bull pivot here at 58.95. Choppy action yesterday, just in a tight range, just above 5,900. Most of that upside was taken during the overnight session and opening back above 5,900 down here during the day session. Good supportive action, bulls holding that bull pivot there. Equity markets continue to show good signs of accumulation. Lots of stocks being bought up here as this new uptrend looks to be unfolding. Look for the bulls to hold this bull pivot today and try and push this market back towards 6,000. Equity markets look good and healthy, uptrends across the board, lots of good action from stocks beneath the surface. The Dow is lagging a little bit weaker, but we'd like to see a push back towards this 43,000 level. We've got multiple highs kind of lining up right around 43,000, should offer a good breakout going forward here. NASDAQ has been leading the way with the most strength here. Be looking for prices to start pushing back towards all-time highs in these equity indexes. That's all we got for today. Everyone, have a good Have a good day.